Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to look at how Louis Vuitton prices have increased on the items that I have purchased from the inception of buying my first Louis Vuitton. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so today I thought it would be interesting if I went through the process of looking at all of my purchases and looking on the Louis Vuitton site to see how much they have increased. I have always said that I felt that buying Louis Vuitton was an investment because you could always sell it and get most of your money back. And so today I just want to go through the process of looking on the Louis Vuitton site and comparing it to everything that I've bought recently. Now, I learned that Louis Vuitton raises prices every February and October of every year. And I don't think it's a big increase, but this is why I want to look up these items just to see if there's a big price difference from the time that I purchased the items. And I will go ahead and do a split screen somewhere here so that you can see which items I am looking up on the website and which ones that I have receipt for and how much I paid for them at that time, and I'll give you the date and everything. So I'm just gonna start from the top, and if it's something that doesn't have a price change, I guess we'll go through that. This receipt is when I bought my coin purse and my Cayesa clutch. And let me go ahead and bring... Now, some of the items I think were limited items that I may not even be able to find, to be honest with you. So I think this Cayesa clutch may be one of them. Okay, yes. I put Cayesa clutch in there and nothing came up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the item number in there and see if that makes a difference, or the Louis Vuitton code. No, it's not found in the Louis Vuitton site. So at the time that I bought my Cayesa clutch, it retailed for $1,970. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to just search the item to see if I can find it on Fashion File or something like that, to see if it is being sold for a higher price, or just to kind of see the price. So I see here one on StockX, and it is listed for $2,600. So that's almost $700 more than what I paid for mine. Let me go back. I see one on Poshmark for $2,750. And I'm seeing a lot of the red. I'm not really seeing the one that I have exactly, which is the pink one. Here's a pink one. Let's see. This one is actually out of stock. Well, this one says... This one is from Rebag, and they actually had it for $1,470, which is less than the one that I have, but it's out of stock. You can't even get the purse anymore. In fact, I see that on a lot of these, that it's out of stock. And so when you buy limited edition purses, you will see that they are worth a whole lot more because... Oh, that's funny. My YouTube video came up. Okay. So now let's go to the Zippy coin purse. I paid $390, and I'm going to go ahead and put the code in here just to see if it'll come up using the code, and that way I know. Yes, it came up with the code. So that is so interesting. I paid $390, and it is on the Louis Vuitton site for $425. So that's an increase of $35. I bought both of these in March of 2017. And so that's not a big increase in 2 years. So that's interesting with those two items. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. This receipt was for the Victoire. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring that one up. It's the Victorine. I always call it the Victoire, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can say it either way. So this one I actually purchased from a resale shop, which is this one right here. And I paid $2,100 for it at the resale shop. But the person who bought it paid $2,610. And so on the website, it is still $2,610. So that's interesting that the price on this one hasn't changed from March of 2018, because if Louis Vuitton increases prices every February and October, I would have guessed that this one would have seen at least one price change, and it's the same amount. So this one hasn't changed, which makes that theory of them raising their prices twice a year kind of interesting. Okay, so next one is my pocket organizer. And let me tell you, this little pocket organizer, I'm going to do my favorite Louis Vuitton products maybe this week. But that little pocket organizer, I use all the time, and I like it because it's an amazing product. Now, I'm a little disappointed that this one doesn't, this is a gift receipt. Well, that's great. So on the website, it sells for $350. I want to say that $350 is what I paid for it. So I don't believe that it has seen an increase. And if you don't know what the pocket organizer is, it's this one here. And as you can see, I've used it quite a bit. I really like it. I just have it really full, and it fits a lot of credit cards. Like, I would say I have this filled pretty good, and I also use this side pocket. So I really like the pocket organizer, and I bought it in December of 2018. So if it did go through an increase, you would have seen two increases. It would have gone through the February increase and the October increase, which I want to say that I paid $350 for it, but without really knowing, which I bought it. I don't know why they gave me a gift receipt. That's really strange. The mini pochette accessory, it's the same thing. It has a gift receipt. So it's really hard for me to really know how much I paid for it. So I'm not even going to do those. The next one that I have is my cherry wood. Let me look that one up. It would help if I spelled it right. So they have the PM and the BB, and the BB is 1860 and the PM is 2050, which is strange because mine says it's the MM, not the PM, and it costs just as much. And it's out of stock, actually. You can't even get the PM. Well, actually, the PM means patent leather. Okay, well, then that must be it. So the cherry wood PM, which is patent leather, and the rose ballerine is 2050. $1,450, which is what I paid for it. And it doesn't say that it's not available. It just says call for inquiry. So I don't even know if maybe it's available or not, but it's this one right there. So that one doesn't seem like it has gone up in price, and I bought this one in April of 2018, so the October raise in prices should have affected that one. Now I'm wondering if they just raised the prices on certain purses and not all of them, or certain items and not all of them. Okay, so the next receipt I have is for my Alma bracelet, and I paid $345. And there's not a price on here. It says call for inquiry. So I'm wondering if it's not available. It is also out of stock, and it does say that it was $345. That's the last price that it shows. And so the Alma bracelet is this one here. Okay, so the next thing that I have is a receipt for my Pochette Felicie, which is that one right there, and my Never Full, which is down there. Let's check those out. I bought these in February of 2017. In fact, these two items were my first Louis Vuitton purchases. So let's go with the Felicie. Let me put the number in there. It retails right now for $1,060, and I paid $995 back in February of 2017. And I have used my Pochette Felicie like I have used it a lot. And it's just really interesting to me that it has gone up in price. So $65. That's not a lot, but this is why I feel like a lot of these items are investments, because if they go up in price, then I could sell it for $900. Somebody might think they're getting $160 off, but I'm getting most of my money back because I bought it for $9.95. And do you kind of see how that kind of works? It's really interesting, and I'm glad that, you know, in some ways I'm glad that the prices are going up. I don't like it if I'm buying them, but if I'm selling them, I think it's amazing that the prices are going up. So when I bought my Never Full MM, I paid $1,260. Currently on the Louis Vuitton site for the monogram in the Prevoni, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Prevoni color, it's $1,390, and so that's an increase of $130. So I wonder if like the more popular items are the items that you see an increase on, because I would say the Pochette Felicie and the Never Full are two items that most people have. They're pretty common items to have. Okay, so my next receipt is for My City Guide, which is right there. And I really don't, I mean, I'd be surprised if those have a price change, but nonetheless, I'm going to look it up. And so I paid $37. City Guide. The one that I bought was the one for New York, and it is still $37. That's what I paid for it. So still the same price. And then I bought the coin purse at the same time, and these were bought in May of 2018. So all of these kind of are hitting that October increase date if they got an increase in price. And so as you can see, some of them are and some of them aren't. And so it's very interesting. M61926. Okay, well, that did not come up. So I wonder if I put in coin, purse, see what happens. Now a round coin purse does come up, but it has a design on it. So it's not just your normal monogram coin purse, which is this one. So these with the pattern on them are ranging about $375. So I'm gonna put in there round coin. I know I had a really hard time finding that one, and I finally was able to find it in San Antonio, May 2018, but it doesn't look like it's even on the Louis Vuitton site anymore. I'm going to try to look for it and see if I can find it elsewhere and kind of what it's going for. Okay, I see one here on Fashion File for $230. So I paid $260. So that's less than what I paid. Here's one on Tradesy, and it's $346.50. This one is on the Louis Vuitton site, but it's not in my country. And it says call for availability, and it doesn't have a price on there. And so it may just not be available, but it looks like the last price they had for it was $375. So I paid $260, so that was an increase of $115, which is really good. If I ever wanted to get rid of it, I think I could sell it for $300 and get my money back plus $25. So this is the last thing, but it's not, as I mentioned, there were some things that I wasn't able to look up. I'm not going to look up my luggage, or I'm not going to look up my on-the-go tote, because obviously I just got it. That was also a limited edition piece. So once it was gone, it was gone. And the toiletry, the Trosso toiletry, let me bring it up. Now I also bought it at a resale shop, and I have the authentic paperwork here. Like, I have everything, the original receipt from Louis Vuitton. This one was bought in April of 2015. And let me put the number in there. I don't know why I'm trying to spell it out. M4727. Oops, well, I'm forgetting a number. 47527. And so it's the Toiletry Bag 25, and it retails for $650. I want to say that when I bought it, that it was about that price, because I remember that I looked it up. It is this one here. And so I know that I bought this, and I bought a phone case from the resale shop, and I paid $566.90 for both. And this alone is $650. So I want to say that out of this $566.90, I probably paid, if we just put that in half, I paid $270 for each item. And I remember that phone case, I don't even know if they sell it anymore. It was that portfolio phone case. I don't even think they sell it anymore. I didn't like the phone case because I made a video on it and I just didn't like it because it would never shut completely closed. And so that is all of my items. In total, I have bought 15 items from Louis Vuitton. And one of the things that I didn't find the price on when I bought this was my mini pochette. The other thing that was fairly new is my Pochette Felice, the Damier Azur with the pale pink. I don't have the receipt in here. I usually keep all of those together. I'm wondering if it's in one of my boxes. I believe I did everything else. So I did the Victoire. I did the Never Full. So these are all of my items. I have the City Guide. I have the bracelet. I have the Victoire. I have the Never Full. I have the 2 Pochette Felices. I have the Kaisa clutch. I have the wallet. I have the coin purse. I have the makeup, toiletry. I have the luggage. I have this mini monogram. I have the pocket organizer. I have the on-the-go tote. I'm missing one thing. Let me think, what is it? And the zippy wallet. That was the last thing that I forgot to mention. So I have bought 15 items from Louis Vuitton. And I really do like the pieces that I have. I feel like I have some unique pieces that aren't sold by Louis Vuitton anymore. And so I feel like I have a good collection of items. If it is true that the prices go up every February and October, I really think it's on selected items. I would even go as far as to say, and this is just my theory, that it's on items that are more popular, items like the Never Full and the Pochette Felices and the mini pochettes and the items that are hard to get, like the key holders, and just any of the items that are really hard to get, I feel like are the ones that are seeing the continual price change and price increase. So anyway, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.